My father's friend was down the Handball Alley and he touched the four corners and said her name 4 times. And he shouldn't have did that, but he did it and the gate shut locked. This is what he said now. And she was singing on the wall, brushing her hair. And then he ran out and she ran after him and scraped his face.
So if you touch the 4 corners in the Handball Alley, you're supposed to see the Banshee sitting on the wall combing her hair.
You're supposed to say the Hail Mary backwards then.
Yeah. And I done it before and I didn't get to see her because I went anti-clockwise when you're supposed to go clockwise. When you're doing it, like you start on the right and you do it, but I went to the left.
One day my nana's friend's wife was outside and she went to the Handball Alley and she touched the 4 corners as well and she said Hail Mary backwards, and the Banshee started chasing her around the whole island. Or something like that.
I heard that in my mum's house, I don't know if this is true, but she said if you leave a hairbrush on the window that the Banshee will come. But can I tell you a story about that? So my mum said that one night she left the thing on the window, the comb or the brush, and she said she heard the Banshee scream, but I don't think that's true. But then one time a fella told me as well, he said that one night his mum was walking up by the bridge and she saw a Banshee combing her hair, but I don't know. That's what I was told.
The Banshee, if you touch the 4 corners in Handball Alley, she'll come, and once you hear her cry and wail, that's a sign of someone going to get sick and dying inside the family.
My great nana, she seen a Banshee out on her back and she was going to feed the horses, and a week later then her brother died.
Do you know my cousin, his name is Ethan, and he was in his bedroom and he was going to sleep and he saw the Banshee and all he heard was woo.
My mum told me in the Handball Alley there's a Banshee. If you touch the 4 corners and say Banshee, 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 the Banshee will come after you.
Oh my God, I don't want that to happen to me.
If you cross your fingers and put it behind your back, that means the lie doesn't count.
I need to start doing that.
Because then you can't get in trouble for it. So it's enough you like cross your fingers when you're swearing and it's lies. Yeah, enough they say like box and cross means nothing. Even if I say it wrong, that the crosses don't count. And if you do, I think it's like bad luck. If you like swear and lies, it's bad luck.
Every time when she asks me, do I do my homework, I'm like, yeah, I did. I did my homework very well. And she's like, oh, okay. So I was like, so could I have a lollipop over me doing my homework? Yeah, you can.
This is the way it goes. Drop a knife to the floor, a man to the door.
If a knife fell to the floor, then you had to stand on it 3 times. And then there was no man to the door.
If I drop a fork now in my house, my mum has to tap it off the ground.
Huh? I had no clue.
I don't know.
Someone is coming. Someone is gonna come. And if you don't want to come, you don't want to see him, you have to touch your leg and she's not coming.
So if you drop a knife on the floor and you put your foot over it, so it's in like a cross, it'll stop all the bad luck.
So I was getting a small spoon out of my nana's purse and then the knife fell. My nana said, knife to the floor, man to the door. And then I fell, I came to the door with my cousin's delivery thing from Amazon. And he was an old man. And he gave the package to me. He goes, "Here you go, my love." And I just said thanks and I walked back in the door.
If you put nuclear on the table, you get bad luck. And if you bake a murder, you get 7.
And if you go underneath a ladder.
Shut up. And if you bake a murder, you get 7 years of bad luck. Now go.
And if you go under a ladder, you get like 3 years of bad luck.
And if you want that bad luck to go, like you're going to undercut your fingers so the bad luck to go away, like, so you won't get it.
And if you make a pinky promise with your friend and break it, that means you'll have bad luck for 5 years. But if you have, but if you have your fingers crossed behind your back, it doesn't count. Like if you lie.
Well, ain't that a surprise?
Like if you get new shoes from a shop and you bring it and you put it on your table, you're gonna get bad luck.
Oh yeah, brand new tackies, fresh out of the box. You get bad luck if you put them on the table. I actually done it before by accident. My mother was in the kitchen, so there was a table. I put brand new Nike shoes, and then next minute my mother realised what I done, and she was like, "Please take them off the table." So I was like, "Do I have to?" And she said, "Yeah, 'cause it's bad luck." And I was like, "I didn't know that." So yeah.
Yeah, my mama always tells me when I get new shoes, I always forget it and I nearly put them on.
My nanny said if you put a new pair of shoes on a coffee table, it's bad luck.
Yeah, and if you open an umbrella in your house, it's bad luck.
And if you whistle inside the man, she'll come and get you.
So when you open a bag of potatoes, and if you open it upside down, you're supposed to get bad luck for many years.
My brother does it all the time. Nothing happens to him, which is unfortunate. So when you're brushing your hair and the little, like your hair when it gets in the hairbrush, you don't throw it outside, you throw it in the bin. If you throw it outside, you get bad luck. If you throw it inside, you get good luck. And if you throw it outside, all your hair will fall out.
There's one in our country, like, if you count, like, your hair, it's bad luck. If you count how many hair you have.
Oh yeah,
it's bad
it
luck.
is. It's bad luck if you start counting your hair. I don't know, but if you find a comb on the floor, never pick it up, 'cause the Banshee will come to your house.
Because if you pick up the comb, you never know it might be the Banshees.
You'll never know if it's the Banshees. It's bad luck if you see a comb on the floor.
Yeah, my cousin Becca, she was out in her yard and there was a comb. It was purple and she picked it up and brought it inside and left it on her family table. And the Banshee was screaming outside her window like that, and then she had to give out the comb. Yeah, she threw it out the window.
You know, Caesar, we cut papers, but if you do it like just normally, your parents get into a fight. So once I was cutting the scissors, like doing nothing but like just doing this, and my mom scolded me because I wasn't supposed to do that, and then she was like, "Do you want me and your dad get into a fight?" I said no, and then she said, "Stop doing it."
I always take screenshots of when the time is 11:11.
7-11, make a wish.
Yeah.
11 is a wish.
Yes, it's an angel number, like.
Yeah. I always pray when it's 11 with my family, cause it just gives us good luck, you know.
Yeah, I like to make a wish.
Yeah. So my Nana Mary, she always empties her purse of all her coins to me nearly every week or two, and she said this one's a good luck one to me all the time. She picks a random one that is the good luck one.
My mum doesn't do that with me, but she does give me a lucky sausage. Good enough for me.
Lucky sausage.
So if you find a 5-cent coin on the floor, you have to pick it up and kiss it, and my nana would always bring it to the closest fountain. She throw it in, so she thinks she get more good luck. So if you find a money spider, it's either on your arm or on the floor. It's supposedly you find money after in 5 to 10 minutes. So that's mostly it, and you don't kill it, because then love the spurs.
Yeah, well, I get a money spider, I leave it on my hand and then I'll throw it off. And one day I actually found a tenner on the ground. But it was a while after, like.
I found a money spider before. I was like young and I kept it like, it used to always be on my hand. And I thought that when it grew up, it hatched into a big ball of money. Then I found out they don't.
For the black cat in my family, it would be left to right, bad luck, right to left, good luck. So if the cat passes you left to right, it's going to be bad luck, and if it passes you right to left, it's good luck.
I was walking past the black cat before. So it was my brother's 10th birthday, it was his 9th birthday. He's 14 now, going on 15. It was his 9th birthday, and a week before he got a dog for his birthday. He was a lovely fluffy white one, so we called him Snowball, and we were enjoying him. And a week before he passed away, I seen a black cat, and I never blessed myself. And then I think maybe a week or two after, the dog got hit by a car. But it was kind of it was kind of the fella's fault that I was driving because he was in a van and the dog was on the footpath, but the fella came up onto the footpath and then he just drove away, and I chased him in the van. I was running out there and he bipped me, so I ran backwards. I got scared, so I turned around and started running backwards. And then my nana said if I stopped crying that she'd give me a favour. So I stopped crying for 5 minutes. I got the favour, I went back crying. And then I stopped crying again and I got another favour. I just kept earning money every time I cried and stopped. So yeah.
When I see a magpie, you're supposed to wave at the magpie and say good morning. And how is your family?
I say good morning, Mr. Magpie, how's your missus?
And if you see a magpie, you wave. And my nana says she knows some people that when she sees magpies, when they're going to work, they turn back.
It's if you see two of them, it's black and white, and you spit on your hand and you shake it with somebody that's beside you. It brings good luck and you wish for something, and if it comes true, it's good luck.
If you see the magpie, is 1 for sour, so you'll get bad luck. 2 for joy is good luck. So 3 for a girl and 4 for a boy. I think it's 5 for silver, 6 for gold, and 7 for a secret not to be told.
And then if one for sorrow, and then there was one that I don't know which one it was, seen by 2, good luck for me and you.
And I think you have to salute the magpie, and some people say, hello Mr. Magpie, how's your missus?
My mother always waves at a magpie, even if she sees it.
One time, my mother got good luck off a magpie because she looked at how many is it for a baby again? For what?
3.
I think it's 3 or something, and 3 stands for a girl, if I'm right. And then she got a baby girl. So yeah, and she's 5 months on the 29th, so yeah, she got good luck off a magpie.
Oh no, I don't wave at them. I decide to be funny. So I either wave at them like that, or decide to be stupid and take off my shoe and wave at them like that.
I don't wave at them. I think they're bad luck. I don't like them. I just don't like them.
That happened to me before. A robin flew into my older house's window before, and then my dog died a month later or something.
Yeah, whenever a magpie comes in,
A lot like a robin comes into my house. Mother like be rushing to get it out now. She like trying to hit it with the towel now. Like not trying to hurt it, but like trying to like guide it out of our house. Because it would bring death to your family.
We always used to see robin redbreast like rarely out in our estate. But what we didn't know then was robin redbreast was our nana's favourite bird, and very often it would like come and visit. But one day we were going to school, but my mum called us down and told us that our nana died. But that day I saw 2 robin redbreasts standing right outside the window while I was getting changed. And then we went to school, and I saw another robin redbreast, by Miss Kennedy's room. Well, Miss Kennedy's old one, the building across from it. Yeah, I saw 2 of them sitting on the ledge there, and I was like, is that a sign for my nana?
So if you see an ambulance going past, you bless yourself for you and the person inside to get good luck.
Yeah, so it makes sure that they have good luck and that whatever they're facing, they can come over. If they're dying, there's a chance, like if they're really sick, they can get help.
Yeah,
Just making sure they're okay.
It's like a chance to make sure they're all right.
Try and make them get past whatever they're doing.
Like try to bring whoever's in the ambulance good luck for whatever's happening to them.
Yeah, and if you go past the chapel or church with the brush yourself, right, bring bad luck to your family, because it's seen as disrespecting God and His home.
So like if an ambulance going past you and somebody like in front of you, do you bless their face? So like do you hope that somebody in the ambulance is okay?
So if you see a coffin, you're supposed to bless yourself, because someone passed away, and it's probably someone's family member. And if you see a car who's part of the funeral, you're supposed to stop your car and leave them go in front of you.
You have to bless yourself going past the chapel, and if you don't, my father says it's bad luck. And if you do, then you get good luck for 7 years, I think. Yeah.
When all the holy, on Halloween, and all the holy spirits are out, so my mum puts out a candle and water and bread.
The statues of Mary, the Myra statue, the South Hill statue, the Weston statue, and the Island statue. You would bless yourself, like you could say your nana, your granda, your father, and your mother would bless yourself when they pass them, or even a church, or when they see an ambulance, they bless, or sometimes a prayer, or when they just get onto the motorway. My nana does it. Or on a back road, they bless themselves by the one by my Ross, the back road by my Ross. So that's all.
Do you ever hear the saying, that means when you look up in the sky when it's dark and you see a letter and like stars in a shape, that means one of your family members are watching down on you.
When I go to bed after prayer, I have to drink holy water. So my nana has 70 gallons of holy water, and I drink a quarter of a gallon. And then I goes, say my prayers, goes into the bathroom, say my prayers, go to bed, say my prayers, then go to sleep. And then when I'm waking up then in the morning, drink more holy water before going out in case anything bad happens.
If you step on the crack, you break your mother's back, but the Banshee lives inside of the cracks. And if you step on it, or the Banshee, you're waking up the Banshee. Yeah.
Yeah, if you step on a crack, you break your mum's back.
I stepped on a crack once and I think I broke my mother's back.
Yeah, I hope you bad luck if you do.
That's why I always step over the cracks, or sometimes I step on them when I'm angry at my mum.
So you break your mother back.
I heard the one about if you step on a crack, it breaks your mother's back. because the banshee's supposed to live in the crack. So if you step on it, it releases her, and then she goes and breaks your mother's back.
If like you step on a crack, it's been to say that you're breaking mother's back. It never happened. I did it on purpose to see if it happened. That didn't happen.
So if you're walking down the road and you see a crack, if you step on it, you're supposed to break your mother's back.
So if you go out on the road and if there's a crack and if you step on it, you're supposed to it's supposed to break your mother's back and all. So I got in trouble over pushing my little brother when he was a bit younger because he was annoying me, and then I went outside and I stepped on a crack because I thought it was real. And then there's another one, if you step on a stone you break your father's bone.
I tried to do that.
So then I stepped on loads of stones and loads of cracks, and yeah. The next week after, my mother's back was sore.
If you see a yellow ridge, it's bad luck, so you have to say blessed, but you dig someone so you don't get the bad luck, so they get the bad luck, and you say blessed for the day, and they say after you've given them the dig.
We did another way around the Lana, so when she dig me, I said blessed for the day, and then I dig her, and then she said blessed for the day. Yeah. So we did another way around, like that cousin way, like cousins way, do it like a sister and all, like you would hit your friends a yellow red, no hitbacks.
Or if it was a yellow car or something that was more yellow than any other colour, you'd hit the person and say, cheese on wheels, no hitbacks.
Yeah.
They say, so if you cross someone on the stairs, it's meant to be bad luck. So if someone's going up and someone's going down, it's bad luck. They say if you walk under a ladder, and that's bad luck, but there's ways to fix them. Like when you walk under a ladder, they say you have to spit through three of the things, and then you don't get bad luck. And then, I heard when you crack a mirror, and you're meant to crush it down into dust, and you're meant to scatter it on a windy night.
If you're walking upstairs and someone's walking downstairs, if you cross them, that's very bad luck.
Yeah, the teachers all keep doing it to me. I'm all the time, then boom, they got me.
And she's just like,
you have bad luck. And also, if you ever break a mirror, you can have bad luck for 7 years or more if you smash a mirror.
And if you walk under a ladder, if you don't want to get bad luck, you have to cross your fingers.
Like this.
So
you don't get bad luck.
Yeah, so you don't get bad luck.
Under the ladder, it's bad luck. And do not put your sleepers upside down. It's bad luck.
I did like that, and my mom said, don't do this, so bad luck.
So, if you put the sleepers upside down, there is mostly bad luck and someone getting into a big fight.
If you do sleepers like that, and we have a so bad day for Georgia like that, we have it like that.
So so what we do, so if I'm the worst
splitting poles.
So every time I do it, Lucky came here and go boom to me. So
and she always goes, ah.
So when you get a dig on their arm, you always say blessed for the day, so they can't dig you anymore.
And that means that you're blessed, so you don't get bad luck.
I heard that if people are sitting the same way, they're facing the same direction, and then a person comes and sits in the middle, they give the two people bad luck.
Is it bad luck if
two people are talking? We're sitting like this, and then a person comes and sits in the middle, and it's
bad luck.
Bad luck.
So if you itch your hand, you get money. My mom told me, because once I was itching my hand and my mom said you're getting money.
If your hand is itchy, you get money. If your nose is itchy, you're going to get in a fight. And if your ear is itchy, it means that...
someone's talking about you.
Yeah.
I remember once my hand was itchy and I asked my mother for money so that I could go to Tesco, and she gave it to me.
One time, I think it was like last week, I was going to get my new glasses and my hand was very itchy, and then when we came out of the shop I found a henna on the floor. Yesterday, someone talking about me, and my ears is red so much. And my mom said you have to wash, because if you don't wash, it's not gone. It's not gone. My mom said.
If your nose is itchy, you're going to get into a fight with someone.
I think that, I'm not sure if that's real, because my nose was itchy before, but I never got into fights.
I think it's real. It's never happened to me when I've gotten into a fight, but it's still a possibility.
Wait, but one time it did. My nose was itchy, and then my brother came in with like boxing gloves, and he asked if we wanted to like fake fight.
If you put your jumper on inside it, you don't change it because you'll get bad luck. Yeah. You get bad luck for a year, I think. I don't know. I think it's a year or a month.
The first day of New Year's, you leave your door open for the bad year to come out and the good year to come in. That's what you do.
Oh, yeah.
At my house, when it was the New Year's 2023's New Year's Eve, my nana and all opened the back door and the front door, and then she said to let all the bad negativity from last year out and let all the good luck in.
And if you drop a horse at 12 o'clock, which I did, you get badly hurted. A car's going to come, but the car's not real, and it's frightening you, so you fall off the horse.
Years ago, my granddad was like fishing down Corbally Banks, and he was on the dock. He was on there and he was down fishing, and he seen this yoke in the river across on the wall over in the river, and he was trying to look and see what it was, and then it hopped into the river, started swimming, and it came over onto the docks, and it was just staring at him, and I think it was the Green Lady, and the Green Lady just kept staring at him, and he was in shock, so he wasn't moving, and then it hopped back into the river and went in underneath the dock, so he ran out, and he left his fishing rod there, and it was the Green Lady didn't come up, and it was kind of pulling his fishing rod, and he just left the fishing rod and ran away.
The Green Lady, so if you go near the Handball Alley in the Island Field on the back bank, if you hear a girl crying by this green swamp, it's the Green Lady, and if you go near her, she'll tear you in. If you go near the swamp, she'll tear you in.
I heard about the Green Lady in the swamp. Because I was walking down there with my nana, and she said that a woman died in there, and that now she's a green woman that kills people.
It's when you walk on the bank alone, yeah, and then you just keep walking, and then you just keep saying, the Green Lady, the Green Lady, the Green Lady, then she'll come out of the thing and grab you.
I remember me and her were on our bikes and we tried to do it, but I was too scared and we didn't do it.
Yeah.
It was kind of around the night time. It was like
10
or 9 or I don't know.
No, it was kind of around 6 o'clock, because then it got dark.
The Green Lady, her mother threw her in to the river when she was younger, and then if you run on the bank, the back bank and the front bank, twice up and down at 12 o'clock, you'll hear her and she'll try to drag you in. And if you lock yourself into a bathroom, look in the mirror, say, Green Lady, Green Lady, Green Lady, Green Lady, don't come after me. You'll see her inside the mirror trying to chase you, but all you can see her is inside the mirror.
So if you scream her name 3 times, she will come,
and she'll breathe on your neck so you can feel it.
Yeah. You feel her
behind you, breathing on your neck.
My friend she's older than me now. She was down the bank, yeah, and she said she'd thrown a rock in. She's thrown a rock into the water, and she rised up and she screamed with all scales on her hands, green all limb, she said. And she had all leaf stuck to her legs, and she like screamed, but it was like she couldn't really talk, like basically.
Like her voice went. I hate when that
And my
happens.
friend started running, and my friend told me she was throwing rocks at her, but she couldn't see her. Today she was throwing rocks at her, like that. That means when rocks was getting thrown at my friend, she couldn't see no one.
But some people say that, you know, the way her eyes, they're not like our eyes, they're like literally pitch black. All you see is black eyes. And they also say that she's not like an actual person with 2 legs. She's someone with literally like 4 tentacles, 2 on each side, and like a mermaid tail.
The headless man is from Marat. We all know that because everyone talks about it, because it's like, I can't really remember how it was, but I can remember it a little bit, because it was like one night they were all up there and they were fighting with them, I think, and they had the bomb cut off his heads, and we can't find the heads then.
No, the headless horse was just a normal man on the horse until but then he started fighting with the banshee. I don't know how, but then the banshee got revenge and chopped off his head, and he's a headless horseman, and he's still trying to look for the banshee to get his head back.
Because it was like 5 o'clock, and then
Because once he picked up her home.
Yeah, they said that the headless horseman was a jockey before, and he was going down, and he was in Daly's field or something, and then there was a banshee that was in Kelly's field, but she went down to see her friends or something, and the banshee said that
chopped off the headless horseman,
and then he became the headless horseman, and he's trying to find and kill the 4 banshees that killed him, and he's trying to get his head back.
The rock across from my nana's, the banshee used to sit down and comb her hair on it, and the builders broke the rock and they got bad luck. And you're never meant to pick a comb up from the ground.
And if you pick it up, the banshee will come to get it back off you.
Yeah. And if sometime, at night time, if the banshee knocks out your window 3 times, it's a sign of death, and the banshee's nails will be that
long, yeah.
And it could she could chop off her arm. And her noise, her screams is like a fox. And if you hear that, it's mostly a sign of death.
Yeah, it's supposed to be if your name has MC, MAK or O, you'll hear a banshee scream before anybody in your family dies.
The banshee sits on a rock and combs her hair. And if you ever see a comb on the ground, you should never pick it up, because the banshee would come get it.
Yesterday, our teacher found a comb on the floor and she picked it up, and then she completely forgot about the banshee's comb, and she was asking everyone in the school who owns it.
My nana told me there's her friend when he was younger, he's called Ali. He went over and sat on the rock, and there was a pink comb on the rock with loads of grey hair. And my nana said the banshee is known for having grey hair. But recently the rock has been moved over by the bankside, so it's not where it was anymore. It got moved.
So builders, they were building the new houses and all, and while they were building the houses, they brought the banshee rock because they never knew it was a banshee rock, and people said that all of the builders got really bad luck, and most of them died, they said.
Every night at 12 o'clock, the banshee goes out to a different part of the island and starts crying. But it's the people who hears it is only there's only 2 people who can hear it or one at a time. And last time I heard it was before my granddad died, and she was sitting on top of my wall. My mother threw the shoe. I had to go out and get that shoe. I ran straight back in, and then the day later then my granddad got sick. Then after that then he died. So whenever you hear her wailing or groaning or hear her crying, just someone's going to die.
So my granddad, he was going fishing with his friends, and then they heard a scream. So they ran because they were scared, and then the next day his friend died, and he said it was because of the banshee.
My friend, she left a sweeting bush outside her door. Outside her door, and then, a corn.
Yeah, I heard bush.
And she heard the Banshee anywhere one night. And she went outside and saw the Banshee hanging off her window. And she left a comb there, the Banshee, for her hair. For her big long hair.
The Bishop's lady always used to get drunk on a Friday night, I think. Yeah. And then she always used to go over the bridge at 12 o'clock at night, the left-hand side. And then every time when someone walks over to that bridge, she always wanted to fight him. And she used to be a very strong woman. And then all them times when she fight him, she always used to flip him over the bridge. But one day he was drunk in Haiti. She was drunk that night, and then she wanted to fight him, but he was well able to fight her. And then he flipped her over. No, she flipped him over, but he survived. He landed by the rocks, and then he climbed back up, and he was going for another fair go. And then he flipped her over, and the scrape marks are all over the bridge, at the side of the bridge, down to the water.
They got down in Tolman Bridge, the kinder cattle is. So on the right side of that, so it went 12 o'clock one night, yeah, and the Banshee got shown into the river, and...
Banshee?
Yeah, the Banshee.
Jumped in Haiti?
No, the Banshee. The Banshee set up on Google, and you can, I swear to God it is, and you can see her skate nails, kind of this side, it's all that side, and then around then going that side.
And her spirit still goes along them.
So
along
at 5 night, and at 5 o'clock in that night, you don't pat the right side because she might come up from the river and she might pull you down. Everyone's saying. So yeah.
Some people just walk past their spirits.
Yeah, they go to the left side. One night, the Bishop's lady and the men were walking on the bridge and they were fighting, and he threw the Bishop's lady over the bridge, and she was clinging on for dear life, but she fell in. And nowadays she's the green lady down in the island.
And so when she was falling, she clinched onto the bridge, and when she came down, you could see all the lines coming down from her nails. And supposedly if you touch it, you'll get 9 years bad luck.
The Banshee was thrown a wedge into the water. She scraped the bridge, the Tomagate Bridge, and both
she
fell
died
in.
on the water.
She died underneath the water.
But the Banshee went under with her.
But the Banshee is a flying spirit, so when she touched the sunlight, the Banshee regrew and she flew away. If you touch it and put your hand on it, you're just getting 10 years bad luck, and you'll get a bendy finger. So look, your finger there will just go like that, and it'll stay like that until the bad luck is over.
Google?
Oh yeah. If you hit a stone off the Google's hill, off the Lovehurst, and you run down the hill saying Bloody Mary 3 times, she'll come, she appears on the hill.
And it's like something, if you say something 3 times walking down the hill, then someone will come on top of the roof. One time I was walking down Mary Street, down the Google's Hill with my mum, and we saw someone on top of the roof and it was looking at us. It looked like the Banshee.
So on Google's Hill, when they're walking down, it's next to the car park, and there's a little heart, and then if you get 3 stones, you get 3 tries, and you have to hit it all in them 3 tries down by Google's Hill.
So Google said there's an urban legend where a fella died on it, and his name is Goo. And then if you say his name 3 times, he's supposed to haunt you.
And on, when you're going to Shannon, the Shannon airport, there's a bush on the motorway, and they were trying to get rid of it, and they put it on fire, and it still grew back. They put petrol on it and lit it, and it still came back. And what else did they do? Oh, they put a load of plant killer in it, and it still came back. So they had to build a motorway in around it, because it still came back.
I believe the fairies, because on the way out to Shannon Airport there was a bush, and so first they tried to cut it down and it grew back. They got told that it was a fairy bush, but they cut it down and it kept growing back. Then they kept burning it down and it still grew back, and then they threw poison all over and it grew back, so they had to build it around the bush. And it delayed them a few years.
Do you ever hear about the crowman?
Oh yeah, and he walked around the island field.
So there's a fella called the crowman, and he was a kidnapper. He used to duck down and pretend that he was sick or something, and then if children went over to him, then he would grab them and tear them into the van, and then but I don't want that to happen to me.
Loads of people tell me I have an evil eye bracelet, but loads of people tell me they're bad luck. But I believe that they're good luck.
I thought they were supposed to be good luck.
Yeah, loads of people tell me they're bad, but I think they're good.
I heard black cats are good bad luck.
Yeah, if you ever pass a black cat, you're supposed to bless yourself. What do you want to say? You had a black cat?
I had a black cat called Maynard, and I had bad luck for a long time. And I had bad luck for a good couple of years, but then he died. It was kind of funny when he died, because he was like that.
Caitlin!
He was like that. And he was standing up.
He was like... Oh my God. Oh God.
Did you have to bury the cat standing up?
No, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what happened to him after that. I gave him to my granny.
Caitlin, you gave a dead cat to your granny.
He was my granny's cat. What was I supposed to do?
Da